Talking to yourself when you're alone might seem strange at first, but psychology shows that it is actually a very common and often healthy behavior. Many people think that speaking to yourself is a sign of loneliness or instability, but in reality, it can be a powerful tool the brain uses to process thoughts, manage emotions, and solve problems. One reason people talk to themselves is to organize their thinking. The human mind constantly produces thoughts, ideas, and concerns. When these thoughts stay inside the head, they can feel chaotic and overwhelming. Speaking them out loud helps structure those thoughts. Psychologists call this externalizing inner speech. By hearing your own words, the brain is able to process information more clearly and make decisions more effectively. Self-talk is also strongly connected to problem solving. When someone faces a challenge, talking through the situation can help break it down step by step. Many athletes, students, and professionals use this technique without even realizing it. For example, someone might say, "Okay, first I need to finish this task, then I'll move to the next step." This type of verbal guidance acts like a mental instruction system, helping the brain stay focused and organized. Another psychological reason for self-talk is emotional regulation. People often speak to themselves during stressful or emotional moments. Phrases like, "Calm down," "You can handle this," or "It's going to be okay," are examples of supportive self-talk. Research shows that this kind of internal dialogue can reduce anxiety and improve emotional control. In a way, people become their own source of encouragement. Interestingly, self-talk also plays an important role in memory. When someone repeats information out loud, the brain strengthens its ability to remember it. This is why many people read notes aloud while studying or repeat a task out loud while completing it. Hearing the words activates additional areas of the brain, which improves focus and recall. Psychologists have also found that people who talk to themselves often have a higher level of self-awareness. By expressing thoughts verbally, individuals reflect on their own actions and feelings more deeply. This reflection can lead to better decision-making and personal growth. In some cases, talking to yourself acts almost like having a conversation with another person, allowing you to see your situation from a different perspective. Creativity is another reason behind this behavior. Writers, artists, and inventors frequently speak their ideas out loud while working. Verbalizing thoughts allows ideas to flow more freely. When the brain hears its own ideas, it can trigger new associations and creative insights that might not appear through silent thinking alone. However, the context of self-talk matters. Occasional conversations with yourself while thinking, planning, or reflecting are completely normal. In fact, studies show that most people engage in some form of self-talk every day. It becomes a concern only when the conversations feel uncontrollable, negative, or disconnected from reality. Healthy self-talk usually helps someone focus, motivate themselves, or understand their feelings better. Another interesting aspect is that self-talk often mirrors the voices we heard growing up. The way people encourage or criticize themselves internally can reflect the tone of parents, teachers, or important figures from childhood. Over time, these internal voices become part of how we guide and evaluate ourselves. Talking to yourself can also increase motivation. When people verbally remind themselves of goals or encourage their own efforts, it strengthens commitment. Statements like, "Keep going," or "You're almost done," activate motivation circuits in the brain and help maintain persistence during difficult tasks. In quiet moments alone, the mind naturally tries to make sense of experiences, worries, and plans for the future. Speaking those thoughts out loud gives the brain a clearer path to understand them. What may look unusual from the outside is often just the brain doing what it does best, processing information and guiding behavior. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more psychology topics like this, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like so more people can discover these insights.